What's going on, my sea ninjas? Today we are going to be reviewing the SH Figuarts King of Curses himself, Sukuna. This box is more narrow than the other boxes, but it looks pretty cool. So here's our front of the box with Sukuna's Evil Smile, SH Figuarts Sukuna Jujutsu Kaisen. Here's one side of the box with some promo pics. Here's the other side with Sukuna posed up. Here's the top. Here's the bottom of the box, and here's the back. Now let's bust this guy open. And here we have Sukuna out of the box. And like I say, he looks really cool. His hair is pretty spiky and it's spiked back. It's nicely sculpted. And you can see the markings all around him. On his neck, on his face, and his eyes are red, I think. Let me check. I think they might be red. And he does have all four eyes open. You could kind of see them. Like under his other eye, you could see, under his normal eyes, you could see the other eyes are open. That is really cool attention to detail. And the markings all around his body look amazing. No sloppy paintwork that I see whatsoever. So that's a huge plus, getting the markings done right. Even on the articulate parts like his shoulder joint, or shoulder? Or, yeah, I guess like shoulder blades. That is really good attention to detail. And he's got sculpted muscles all throughout his body. Very cool. He's got claws. Nicely painted and sculpted. Not that sharp, but that's okay. His belt is nicely painted. No paint splotches on the buckle. And for the pants, nice sculpted wrinkles all throughout them. And he's got some socks and his shoes, the curse stoppers. I don't know what kind of shoes he calls them, but knowing Yuji, I'm just going to call these the curse stoppers. Nicely tied up and painted and sculpted, and at the bottom, not much going on, but the upper half is nicely painted and detailed, which I really do appreciate. Now let's go on to his accessories. Now right out of the box, he comes with the evil smiling face and some clawed hands. Looking really nice. Next, he comes with a pair of fists, so he could throw hands with Gojo or Megumi or Jogo or anyone who messes with him. And as you can see, he still has the claws on, so that's really cool. And of course, every figure should come with a pair of fists. Then he comes with a thumbs up hand that you could use to make it look like he's holding his chin, like he's thinking or analyzing. So he could look like, so you want to challenge me, or something like that. Foolish sorcerer. But yeah, this is a pretty good hand. And lastly for the hands, he does come with the ones to do his domain expansion, Malevolent Shrine. And these look really cool. Or if you want them together, you could use them separately, so he could do like cleave or dismantle too. So yeah, they could either be used to do cleave or dismantle, or his domain expansion. or imagine Shaoklo Jutsu. But he goes with a pretty decent amount of hands. Now let's go over his faces. Right out of the box, he comes with this evil smiling face that we took a look at, nicely detailed. Next, he comes with this other smiling face where it looks like he's planning something. It's a different smiling face, and it does look really cool. Nicely painted details. And it's different from the other one. Or it looks like he's about to fight a strong opponent. Next he comes with this annoyed face or stern face. Which I don't remember when he did this. Probably when that one curse at the detention center tried fighting him. And he was insulted in how weak he was. Or when that one girl asked Sukuna to kill Gato and said she'll give him a finger if he did. It was like, how insulting. Either way, I do like this face, and you could use it for a lot of different things. Or he's probably annoyed that Megami didn't use Maharaga yet. I don't know, it's a unique faceplate. Next. And then we get this absolutely insane smiling face. Where you could see all his teeth. Like, he caught you in his domain and you're done. He knows you can't get away. This face is absolutely insane. Or it could be like when he first awakened in Yuji, where he'll be like, it will be a massacre. Like, this face is definitely Sukuna. He is insane. I could just hear his evil laugh. This is probably my favorite face. And lastly, he does come with a DLC faceplate for Yuji, which I don't have yet. Or it could look like Yuji is starting to take back control of his body, and he does have a mouth. He does have Sukuna's mouth talking to him and being like, "Hey, you damn brat, switch with me," or "I'll be back next time," or something like that. So yeah, that's a pretty cool DLC faceplate for Yuji. I do like the detail. So yeah, it could look like Yuji's, fighting back for control for his body. And of course his teeth are sharp on that mouth. Well, that's it for accessories. Now let's move on to his articulation. Moving on to articulation, we're going to start up and work our way down. So Sukuna could look up a pretty good amount. A pretty decent amount. And he could look down a really good amount, looking down on the peasants under him. Side to side, he could do very well. He could go this much and that much, 360, no problem. All around, pretty good movement. For arms, he could go up, do a 360. They could go out to a wide pose, further than a wide pose. That is some crazy good arm articulation. He does have some butterfly joints here, so his arms could cross like this. See, crazy butterfly joints and more butterfly joints here, so he can stretch his arms back. That is really good arm articulation. He of course has shoulder swivel, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist swivel, and wrist hinge. Yeah, that's some really good arm articulation. And he could go forward. Torso, he could go forward a pretty decent amount. And he could go back a really crazy amount. Dodging attacks. And side to side, a fairly good amount. And I like how the paintwork even goes underneath his chest. Like it continues on. That's some good attention to detail. So you're pretty decent. He could twist. And for kicks, he could go forward about this much. He can't kick back that much because they sculpted a butt. He could not do the splits, but he could kick out decent amount. And of course he has thigh swivel, double jointed knees, the bed bank all the way, ankle swivel, ankle rocker, ankle pivot, and of course toe hinge. But yeah, this Sukuna has some really good articulation. You could get him into a bunch of different poses, which is really cool. Now let's move on to final thoughts. Moving on to final thoughts, I give this figure a solid 10 out of 10. He has amazing detail. It would have been easy to mess up those curse marks on his body, but it's not. They came out perfectly. He has a good amount of accessories, the essentials that Sukuna needs. And he is greatly articulated. Now you guys are probably wondering, why doesn't he come with his Fuga effect? Well, that's from season 2. This is season 1 Sukuna when he was in the detention center. So that's pretty cool. I'm sure they'll make a season 2 Sukuna with all the other stuff, because they are restarting the line with the SH Figuarts Toji, which I am excited for. So yeah, huge thanks to my brother for getting this for me for my birthday. This is a solid 10 out of 10. And tune in tomorrow when we review the strongest one himself. So don't miss it. Tomorrow we're reviewing Gojo. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.